What's up? Welcome into your Daily Buckeye Blitz for a Friday. It's a finally freaking Friday. February 2nd, 2024. A little 2-2 2024 action. I like numbers. They make me happy. How's everybody doing today? What's the latest? How's your weather? Warming up? Nope, probably not. We've had like the weirdest winter. It's been cloudy here for like 2 months. 2 freaking months. It's weird shit. And fucking weathermen can't predict shit. I look at the forecast, they're like 55, high of 55 for a week. Oh, actually, it was like in the 70s. Thanks, douchebags. Anyways, this is me. That's me. So we're continuing our position group analysis for this upcoming year. We're going to talk some snap counts. We're focused on linebackers today. I'm just kind of pinball all over the place. We're not really going to go in any special order, but we'll hit them all here before we get to spring. Maybe we'll learn some things here or there. You know, maybe some guys will change position. You see that a lot with linebackers moving down to D end, or maybe even safeties moving down to linebacker. Hello, Sonny Styles on line one. Hint. If you haven't seen my Sonny Styles to linebacker position show, please go back and check it out on this channel. And, you know, I've been really bad about this, and I blame myself. Please hit like on the videos. I really appreciate it. Make sure you're subscribed. You get notified every time we crank out one of these bad boys. And since it's the Daily Buckeye Blitz, you'll get one every day. But anyways, please hit like. And hey, if you want to do me a big favor, share it with somebody, you know, a Buckeye fan, or just a general college football fan, because there's little nuggets in here. Like the other day, we talked about the cheaters. We did a whole show about who could pop in the portal for them, and who would you want from their team. So let's get into it. Linebackers. We're talking linebackers. This is the outlook. We'll talk snap counts from last year, and then the look forward. I'll give you a little kind of a too deep little early prediction. So Tommy Eichenberg, he was the first Buckeye linebacker to ever win the Big Ten Linebacker of the Year award. But who replaces him? You know, he's a two-time captain, leader of the defense, quarterback of the Jim Knowles defense. If you look at the snap counts, he had 606. I think that was down. Yeah, that was way down from his previous year. He had 3 games he didn't even play with injury, and he shouldn't have been out there in that Michigan game, in my opinion. But not much you can do about it now. Anyways, so let's look at the scholarship list here. You got Cody Simon. Court Williams, don't forget about my guy Court. I hope he's healthy. Can we get Court healthy for a season, please? He was a 2020 guy, same school or same class as Simon. He's only got like one more year. He might have an injury, COVID year. He can't have more than one more year to this. But anyways, let's see Court Williams flying around. I missed that. Then you got CJ Hicks, Gabe Powers. Those were 2022 guys. And then Powers did redshirt, so keep that in mind. 2023, you had Glover, the transfer from Northwestern. He redshirted, by the way. Arbel Reese. And then 2024, you got Peyton Pierce and Garrett Stover. So looking at the snap counts from 2023, Cody had 373 filling in for Tommy at the Mike position. CJ Hicks, just 75 snaps. And Gabe Powers, 21, even less. Reed Carrico's gone, don't forget that. Arbel Reese did not have any snaps on defense, just special teams. And he had a handful of games he did not play at all. You typically don't have a middle linebacker with starting experience like a Cody Simon coming back after losing a big time two-time captain like an Eichenberg. But Cody's a fifth-year player. He's prepared every game like he's going to be the starter in the Jim Knowles defense the last 2 years. He started 4 games in 2023, finished 4th on the team with 57 tackles. In 2022, he finished 7th with 32 tackles. And in 2021, he played 9 games, if you remember. Played a lot with a torn labrum. He had that brace on his shoulder a lot, but played in 9 games. That was a sophomore year in 21, and was 4th in tackles with 54. So he had kind of a roller coaster ride here in his career. So then your redshirt sophomore, Gabe Powers, he played in 12 games in 2023, but only, like I mentioned, 21 snaps in 3 games. He was a big-time in-state recruit in the 2022 class we talked about. Then at will linebacker, you got from the same class, C.J. Hicks. He's a 5-star prospect out of Dayton area. He's going to factor into that will linebacker competition to replace Steel Chambers, or if they bring back the Jack hybrid position, maybe he's a guy that's first in line there. Then you got redshirt freshman Arvell Reese. He spent time at both linebacker and defensive end last season. He was back at linebacker in the Cotton Bowl practices, but again, did not get any snaps. Let me double check that before I open my big mouth. Yeah, did not play in the Cotton Bowl. So he could be another option for the Jack position should they bring that back. He's at 6'3", 235. It reminds me, I should go run through these guys' height and weights. Cody Simon. Whoa, hold on. Oh, 1 second. There we go. Load it. Cody Simon, 6'2", 235, out of New Jersey. He was a huge recruit coming out. He was a 9.660 out of New Jersey. St. Peter's Prep, big-time powerhouse over there in the Jersey area. He was a top 75 guy. Yeah, 75th ranked guy. Number 4 inside linebacker. CJ Hicks, while we're talking recruiting, he was a 5-star, 9.948, number 7 player nationally, number 1 linebacker, number 1 player in Ohio. Came in at 6'3", 215, Archbishop Alter. And what's he up to now? What's that guy doing? Where's CJ? CJ Hicks. I'll find him. So yeah, CJ is one of those freaky guys that just has not gotten the snaps you would expect. He's at 6'3", 230 right now. Will he factor into the will linebacker competition? Yeah, he will factor into it. Yeah. And then let's look at Arvell Reese. I wanted to mention him, his height, weight. He's at 6'3", 235, came in as a top 211. He was number 211, 9209. So another highly rated linebacker we haven't really seen much of. I got a trivia question for you. This is kind of side note. Who was the last true freshman starter at middle linebacker at Ohio State? I'll give you a minute to think on that while I take a drink of water. And time's up. Who'd you have? If you had Andy Katzenmoyer in 1996, you are correct, and you win nothing. Now, true freshman Peyton Pierce, he's one of the top linebacker recruits in the 2024 class. Coming in, he is a 6'1", 225-pound out of Lucas, Texas, Lovejoy High School. He's a 9.211, the 4-star, nationally ranked number 202, number 15 linebacker, number 33 player in Texas. And then you got Garrett Stover, the other linebacker coming in, 6 foot, 214 out of Big Walnut High School in Sunbury, Ohio. He, again, was a 4-star, 9.375, nationally ranked number 140, number 10 linebacker, number 7 player in Ohio. So, saying all that to get to our spring predictions here, you're probably going to see Cody Simon start off spring ball with the ones at middle linebacker. But he'll get some time off because of his experience, 50-year guy. And he's been through that 1,000 rep club, so we're going to see some of the younger players so they can get some good experience in practice on defense. Jim Knowles needs to find out who can be the next quarterback of the defense in spring practice here. They're probably going to do that split field practice they did last year where they have like 2 full offenses and defenses going against each other on each field. So, yeah, one offense and defense on one field, one offense and defense on another field. And then that allows for more reps for guys, especially the younger guys like Gabe Powers, Peyton Pierce, Arvell Reese, and Garrett Stover. So you can see them in action more, and that's the goal. So starting linebackers going forward, Cody is a no-brainer at middle linebacker. Should be pretty obvious in 2024. The backup middle linebacker position, though, is going to be intriguing to me because I think it's going to be Gabe Powers, but you've got some talent there. And if a freshman, especially an early enrollee, both freshman linebackers are in early, maybe they can make a push. Maybe because the Will and the Mike are kind of interchangeable in this defense, maybe an Arvell Reese can make a push at the Mike. We'll see what happens there. Reese got a lot of run on special teams, and that's your path to the field is as a freshman, make a dent on special teams, then get into the starting role at any position, really, except quarterback, though. But so I'm going to go Cody and Gabe Powers backing him up. Will linebacker. I got Sonny Styles coming down, making that position switch. Him and CJ Hicks. Let's do the or situation there. Sonny or CJ at starting Will. And I got Arvell Reese backing them up. I don't see a way Arvell Reese starts over Sonny or CJ, right? And talking about CJ, I went back and checked his PFF grades in the 23 season. Not great. In his limited time, 75 snaps. His grades against the run were not great. He had missed tackle. He only had 4 tackles total in 75 snaps. He mostly lined up down in the box. Let me check that. Yeah, 69 of those snaps were in the box. He did have 3 where he lined up right on the ball at defensive end. And so he did allow 1 catch in coverage. He did have 4 stops, but he had 1 target, allowed 1 reception. So concerning, I would say, is probably an understatement here. He had 18 snaps against Michigan State, 14 against Minnesota, and his run defensive grades were 59 and 52. Not great. 53 against Purdue in 11 snaps, a 45 run defense grade in 11 snaps against Western Kentucky, a team that threw the ball a lot. So, he's going to have to really make strides this offseason. And hey, maybe he's one of those players where the light finally comes on, in year 3. So that's all I got for you today. Keep it locked in here. Please hit subscribe and like and all that good stuff. And we'll talk to you tomorrow. Go Bucks.